travel, Nick Folk has us set for a start, and we are underway here in Nashville. KaVontae Turpin now from his end zone. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Time for Dak Prescott and the Dallas offense to go to work. Prescott, of course, the former fourth-round pick in 2016 out of Mississippi State.
It's been a lot of fun watching him advance in his career. Many people question his ability to throw the football coming out of Mississippi State. He's conclusively answered that question. In addition, a very strong runner and an even better leader.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. They run here with Rico Dowdle. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. They run again with Dowdle. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. On 4th down, here's Bryan Anger now to kick this one away. With it is Jackson. Found good room to run there. Returns it 14 yards. And it'll be Titan football. So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. They'll be led out by a 3rd-round pick back in 2018 out of Oklahoma State. It's Mason Rudolph.
And when Mason Rudolph is on the field, sometimes the scouting reports have to be revised a little bit because often quarterbacks like to throw short to get a rhythm. For Mason Rudolph, he loves the deep fade and he loves the deep post pattern. Anything over the top, those are his favorite shots downfield, and that's what gets him comfortable.
Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. A big play that time for the Titans. 47 yards. They'll run with Pollard. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Tony Pollard, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Titans put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. Now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by the Titans. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line. Oh, a costly mistake there in the return. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. A short one there, taken in by Ferguson. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Here's Prescott. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. On is the punter, Bryan Anger, to kick this one away. Here's Jackson to return. It's a 41-yard punt, but just a net of 31 following the run back. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll fake it. Now Rudolph. Now he's loose at the 40. Able to slither by. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Titans. Calvin Ridley, 61 yards. And the Titans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Folk connects on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One play drive and into the end zone for 6. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Left side to Lamb. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 2nd down and 6 now from the 26. Here's Prescott. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On the run, it's Dowdle. And space tough to come by there as he'll give maybe a yard to the 37.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. A dime look defensively here for the Titans on 3rd. Now Prescott. Forced out to his left. And boy, he had the marker square in his sights, but a good tackle is going to leave him about a yard or so short. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down. Here's Brian Anger now as he's on to punt for Dallas. He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Titans set and ready to go on offense. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get in. There he goes, right side. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown. Calvin Ridley. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Titans take a 3-touchdown lead. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
First down, Prescott. Tolbert hauls in the out route. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3 and now a much tougher third down looming. Prescott to throw it. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. It's picked up by the Titans. And now off to the races down the right side. And they are going to bring this one back. A fumble return touchdown for the Titans. Charles, they are putting on a show right now. I mean, with that fumble return for the touchdown, you think about the size of this advantage. Heck, it's a 4-score game right now, and we're still in the first half.
And that has to be the highlight, Brandon, with how infrequently we see fumbles return to the house. But if you aren't inclined to pick this as the game signature play so far, you do have no shortage of alternatives to select from. This has been nothing short of a clinic. And as noted, we still have a half a ball to play.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they... And he lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
We've got plenty of weather here today. We've got some snow going on, and they've come out of a dome. And there have been 2 ways of getting ready for this. Some have said, don't worry about the weather. Just practice in your normal conditions and handle it on game day. And others have said, find some weather, find some conditions somewhere, and try and get ready. What do you think?
Well, whatever the preparation there, the snow causing the fumble. On 2nd and 10, Rudolph. That's complete downfield to Okonkwo. Touchdown, Titans. Okonkwo, 36 yards. And the Titans continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point up and good by Folk. And the route is on here in this first half. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on.
And nothing but, and now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. It's picked up by the Titans. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's just...
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Nick Westbrook-Ikhine, 49 yards. And the Titans have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Now Folk for the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just 1 play resulting in the touchdown. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. The quick slant, good for 8 and a first. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try to put some points on the board.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. A reminder, coming up at halftime, while the two of us head for warmer areas of the press box, we'll be sending you to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half. Meanwhile, Prescott's throw pulled in by Lamb. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Throwing, Prescott. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Prescott now on 2nd down. Finding Tolbert here over the middle. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 39. And they get 10 yards there and convert on 3rd. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Prescott. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Prescott on first down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Ferguson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses. I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he'll get about 6 here before he is taken down rather rudely and abruptly. Here now, 2nd and 4. To throw is Prescott. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. He finds his man. Complete. That's Ferguson. And he won't get close. Only a yard. 4th and 3. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. So on 4th down, Prescott off, and on is Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Titans. A great effort there as time expires in the first half. And the Titans take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points. But how about that for an exciting end to the half? I mean, instead of surrendering a late field goal at the gun, they run back the block kick to extend their lead.
What's that old expression? Fortune favors the bold. They boldly went after it, got it. Worked out pretty darn well for them.
Folk connects on the extra point, and that will take us to the end of the first half of play. So we've reached halftime here in Nashville, the Music City, with the Titans out in front. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Not too many breaks ahead according to the radar. More snow on the horizon as we are back underway in half number 2. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Titans getting set to go here to begin the third quarter. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Cockwell holds it in left side. There he goes left side. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Playing in snow brings so many other factors into the game. It's not just trying to take care of the ball, and we just saw there that that's difficult to do, but just trying to keep your feet and carry out your assignments and make sure you're comfortable while you're out there playing. Are you warm enough in your clothing? A million things going on, but the biggest one, hold on to the ball.
Options galore here, second and a few inches. A running play, it's Dowdle. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he can get out of the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Third and short yardage, Prescott. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. They run here with Dowdle. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Second 10 coming up here in Nashville. Third quarter action. Looking to throw. Prescott. That's into the hands of Tolbert. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 39. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Now second and 5. Running behind center with Vaughn. And he is going to get this close to the first down markers. He's brought down at the Titans' 29.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
5 yards that time. Taking it himself, and he has enough for the first. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Roger McCreary with a pick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this third quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick six is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here, and that one, it backfired in a big way.
A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Taken at the goal line. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Possession of the football going back to the Cowboys. But the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So, you know, the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook, but bottom line is don't quit competing.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 3.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Nashville. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. On 1st and 10, Prescott. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Prescott now. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. Flush to his right.
Open man downfield is Ridley.
A big play that time for the Titans. 42 yards. And now they're in the hurry-up. Now a play fake, and it's Rudolph.
Throw here taken in by Wiley, the tight end.
And it's a Titans touchdown.
Josh Wiley
from 10 yards out.
And the Titans continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the 4th.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Dallas offense set for this next drive. It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the 4th quarter. And a big deficit, Charles. But they moved the football on some drives. They just haven't had any points.
Yeah, and I know in their minds they're thinking the game plan has actually been working. We just haven't scored points. Well, isn't that the bottom line, partner? To put points on the board. So if you're moving it and you're not scoring, is it really working? Right now, they've got nothing left to lose. They might as well go for broke.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And Lamb going to have a Cowboys first down as he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
Back to throw.
And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
They'll throw again. Prescott.
And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Here's Bryan Anger now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. On the return, Jackson. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. Escaping the pressure right.
A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. But Charles, are still airing it out at this point despite that huge lead. And some people may be saying, well, why are they throwing the football? These guys, I guess, are just padding their stats at this point.
Yeah, there are a lot of big grins, I think, from people in their families.
And now off to the races down the right side. A big play that time for the Titans. And even 60 yards. Rudolph steps away to his left.
An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Now it's Rudolph. Rolling to his left. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Oh, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back through the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out. It's picked up by the Titans. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Okay, this isn't one where you want to take the game tape and hold it up as an example, do you? I mean, you talk about frustrating all the way through. And that last error, I think that crystallizes it, doesn't it?
Absolutely. That's been representative of their entire game still being shut out. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Pollard. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. But they will throw it here with Rudolph toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Rudolph looking to throw it, eluding the pressure right. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
That's a really good decision right there outside of the pocket. You got to know the right time to shift from passer to runner. He was looking and looking, nothing there. You can almost feel the brainwaves firing as he calculates, I think I can win a race to the pylon. And he turns out to be right. Touchdown.
Folk connects on the extra point.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Dallas offense set for this next drive. I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while, but everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
Second down, Prescott. He finds his man, complete. That's Ferguson.
And, he takes a shot at the end of that play.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
Going right back to Ferguson.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
They'll look to throw.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Cowboys first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense is they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time.